Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another night of Shack basketball here on 99.5 The Edge. This is the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show. We're also on Good Guys Radio TV tonight. We're coming to you tonight from West Union High School as the Whiteoak Lady Cats take on the West Union Lady Dragons. This is Chris Blanton. Joining me will be Phil Ronimus. Back at the studio will be Sarah Rigdon, and our TV producer tonight, Mr. Matt Hildebrand. Look forward to an exciting matchup between these two girls' teams tonight from the Shack. And we'll come back in a little bit. We'll tell you about the teams. We'll give you the lineups, the matchups, and much more here on the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show here on 99.5 The Edge.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 77-acre multi-purpose farm near Peebles, Ohio, with 800 feet of frontage on Brush Creek, featuring a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath log home, full walkout basement, and 2-car garage, plus several barns and outbuildings with fenced pasture. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information.
99.5 The Edge tip-off show. We are starting to look at the teams tonight as they are warming up now. Whiteoak comes in at 8-3. They are 6-1 in the Shack, good enough for second place in Division II. They're coming off a win over Fairfield on Tuesday night, 53-47. Outstanding game in that matchup, led by Jillian Lucas, the freshman. She went for 23 that night. Interim coach Cole Schaefer has his team back on track. They played a tough holiday schedule. Down at Princeton, they went and played a Holiday Classic, lost the second game to number one team in the state, Lutheran East. So they were ready to get back to their normal schedule here as we get back in the Shack schedule. Scoring 54.5 points per game, that's good enough for second best in the league, giving up 43.9 points per game. They are the best by percentage-wise free throw shooting team in the league. They're led in scoring by senior Addie Roberts at 12 points a game. She's third best in the league. Sophomore Addie Hauke brings in 11.5 points per game. Freshman Jillian Lucas scores 10 points a game, and senior Kylie Ham scores 9.7 points per game. They play tough basketball. They are strong on defense, and they hit the boards well. Should be a good matchup for them on paper against this West Union Dragons team. The Lady Dragons come in at 5-5. They are 3-4 in the league. They're in third place in Division I behind North Adams and Eastern. Speaking of those two teams, they're coming off losses to those two teams. They've lost 3 straight, and it's all been tough opponents, including North Adams and Eastern. Coach Jake Stout in his second year is trying to get his team back in the winning column tonight. They're scoring 45.3 points per game. That's 5th best in the league, while giving up 45 points per game on defense. They are a decent shooting team. They are quick, and they can play solid defense. But what they are lacking is playing all 4 quarters. They play well in the first half and then seem to falter off in the second half. So Coach Stout talked to me before the game, said we just need to finish a game and be in there in the fourth quarter, and they think they can do that tonight. They're led in scoring by sophomore Annabelle McIntosh, bringing in 11.5 points per game. Senior Ashla Staten at 9.2 points per game, and senior Olivia Lewis at 9 points per game. This should be a really good matchup tonight between these two Shack opponents, Whiteoak Lady Cats and the West Union Lady Dragons. When we come back, we'll take a deeper look into the teams, look at their rosters, the starters, the referees, and much more as we continue the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show here on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in 11 high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
We are the keepers of the wild. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving the natural landscapes that define our nation. Nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters. Together with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 million acres of American wildlands. So get out there and enjoy.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Welcome back to the 99.5 The Edge Tip-Off Show here on 99.5 and Good Guys Radio TV. Joining me now, Mr. Phil Ronimus. He'll bring you to the rosters for these two teams. Phil?
Okay, for the Lady Cats, of course, you heard Chris say the interim coach is Cole Schaefer, assisted by Susie Lucas, AD Maya Call, Principal JP Ghosh, Superintendent Jason Isles. For the Lady Cats, we have 0, Jada Combs. She will be out injured tonight. Number 2 is Charlie Hauke, a 5'7" sophomore. Kylie Ham will wear 10. She's 6'2" and a senior. At 5'3" and a freshman, they're wearing number 11, Jillian Lucas. 13 this evening will be Ellie McMullen. She's 5'3" and a senior. Also a senior, but at 5'5", wearing 15, Addison Roberts. 20 will be Addie Hauke. She's 5 feet 8 inches and a sophomore. At 5'7" and a senior, wearing 24, Tori Potts. So that's a look at the visiting Lady Cats. For the homestanding West Union Lady Dragons are coached by Jacob Stout, assisted by Greg Stout and Logan McIntosh. AD Ethan Strickland, Principal Mike Rhodes, and Superintendent Dawn Wallace. Number 3 is Violet Randolph, 5 feet even and a sophomore. At 5'11" and a junior, wearing number 4, Emmy Stapleton. 5 will be Ashla Staten. She's 5'4" and a senior. At 5'7" and a junior, wearing number 10, Nina McCann. Jocelyn Hall will wear 12. She's 5'11" and a sophomore. A junior at 5'7", wearing 13, is Kaylee Garrison. 20 will be Madison Stout, 5'6" and a sophomore. 2 inches taller at 5'8" and a senior, wearing 21, Olivia Lewis. Shelby Weekly is 22. She is 6 feet even and a junior. At 5'3" and a sophomore, wearing 23, Annabelle McIntosh. 33 is Cadence Cook. She is 5'11" and a freshman. Madison White, 5'3" and a sophomore, and number 41, Reagan Rothwell, rounds out the roster for the homestanding West Union Dragons. The officials for tonight, Blake Croy, Tim Baleen, and Justin Cluxton.
Thank you, Phil. Also tonight in action on C103, that'll be Peebles visiting North Adams. Don Bowles and Craig Campbell on the call for that one. Tomorrow night, boys action, Eastern at North Adams. That'll be on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. And West Union will take on Peebles. That'll be on C103. And Felicity will go to Georgetown. That game will be on 99.5. We'll come back as we conclude the 99.5 The Edge Tip-Off Show after this here on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club where every bite pays off.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103, weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
Welcome back to West Union High School. We are currently in the process of honoring America by playing the national anthem. We'll be right here, and you can hear it with us. We are back at West Union High School, almost ready for the tip-off between the Lady Cats of Whiteoak and the West Union Lady Dragons. On Saturday, we have an exciting matchup for you all day. The Coach Young Classic from North Adams High School begins at 10 o'clock in the morning. All 8 games will be on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Ripley will take on Huntington in the first matchup. Again, that'll be about 10 o'clock tip-off. West Union will follow that. This is all boys action. West Union will take on Portsmouth Clay. White Oak will take on Wellston. Manchester will take on Western. Peebles will take on South Point. Eastern will take on Blanchester. And girls action, North Adams will play Alexander. And then finally, North Adams boys then will play Georgetown. All 8 games again on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, starting at 10 o'clock at the Coach Young Classic. Phil, you got starters for us?
Yes, I do. For the visiting Lady Cats, 10, Kylie Ham, a senior. Jillian Lucas, a freshman, 11. 15, Addison Roberts, a senior. Addie Hauke, 20, a sophomore. And 24, Tori Potts, a senior. For the Lady Dragons, we have 5, Ashley Staten, a senior. 20, Madison Stout, a sophomore. Olivia Lewis, a senior, wearing 21. Shelby Weekly, a junior, 22. And 23, Annabelle McIntosh, 5'3", and a sophomore. And that's a look at the starters for both these teams.
Thank you, Phil. We are concluding the announcements of the players. That will conclude the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show. We'll come back right after this, and we'll begin the game and tip-off action here at West Union High School on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV. Welcome back to West Union High School. We're ready for tip-off here between the Lady Cats of White Oak and the West Union Lady Dragons. The White Oak Lady Cats will be wearing black uniforms with silver numerals with some orange piping on the side. West Union will be wearing their home white uniforms with green numerals outlined in gold. Shelby Weekly and Addie Hauke will take off take the tip for each team. Whiteoak will control quickly out front to Kylie Ham, and it's quickly a 2-0 ball game.
Good hustle by Ham and Jillian to get that easy basket off the tip.
Coming back the other way, McIntosh gets it inside to Weekly, but it's tipped away. That'll be a turnover for West Union. Go the other direction. Whiteoak now has the ball down to the corner. Will be Addison Roberts. Kicks it back out top to Ham. Ham with the first basket of the game a few seconds ago. Dribbles the ball. She's guarded by Annabelle McIntosh of West Union. Annabelle almost stole the ball away on that pass. Gets it inside to Lucas. Lucas takes it in, but kicks it off her leg, and it'll be out of bounds. Turnover, Whiteoak.
So each team now with one turnover already. 7:21 left to go.
Stout will bring up the ball for the Lady Dragons. Madison Stout, that is. Sets up the offense. Looks like Whiteoak's playing a man-to-man defense, Phil.
Yes, man-to-man.
Gives it to McIntosh. Now back around to Olivia Lewis. Now to Ashla Staten back out top to reset. That was Madison Stout had it. Was tipped away by Tori Potts. That'll be a turnover. It goes back the other direction. Kylie Ham now with the jumper from the corner. It's no good. Rebound goes to the Dragons. Here they come back the other direction. Staten will bring the ball across midcourt and set up the West Union offense. They're trying to look inside, Phil, and then can't seem to get away from this outer perimeter defense here.
No, and the inside's open if somebody would do the cutting into the middle of the paint there. I was told that there is no such thing as paint anymore, I guess, Chris.
Well, we still do those old school terms like paint and jump ball. So
yeah, exactly.
I think everybody knows what you're talking about when you say it. So
yep.
What do they call it now if it's not the paint?
I call it that even when I'm officiating. It's still the paint. Move in and out of there. If you're
Ball goes now to Staten. She dribbles back up top, guarded by Kylie Ham. Now to McIntosh. McIntosh looks for inside, gets it to Olivia Lewis for a shot. It's blocked. She gets her own rebound. Now outside to Stout for three. It's good. West Union takes a 3-2 lead.
First three of the game going to Madison Stout. She is leading West Union on the three-pointers.
Lucas now with the ball for the Lady Cats. Dribbles now in just inside the three-point line. Takes a quick shot and no good. Rebound gets tipped around, and the Dragons control it. Here comes Annabelle McIntosh. She'll get across midcourt. Now to Staten. Now to Lewis. Lewis for a quick three. No good. Rebound goes to the Cats. That was Addison Roberts with that rebound. Comes back the other direction. Now Kylie Ham. Roberts is, I think, 5th best in the league in rebounding per game. Kylie Ham drives in, loses the control of the ball. It'll be a turnover, West Union ball. Staten will bring the ball up for the Dragons. Coming up at the half, it's the Backs of Tractor Sales halftime report. We'll mow through the first half stats and see what these two teams need to do to harvest a win. Down to the corner will be a three-pointer from Annabelle McIntosh. It's no good. Rebound goes to Maddie Stout, kicks it back out to Olivia Lewis. Now to Ashla Staten, and we're going to reset. McIntosh with the ball, gets it inside. Whoop, the ball is tipped. Long cross-court pass, but it'll stay West Union ball. Good defense there by Hauke.
Both these teams, as a team, are having a lot of rebounds, but West Union's averaging 30 per game. Whiteoak 33 per game. That's a lot of rebounds in a game.
McIntosh with a long three. Looked good, but a little long, and rebound goes to the Lady Cats. Here comes Addison Roberts crossing midcourt, gives it to Kylie Ham. Ham dribbles into the paint, takes a shot, no good. Rebound goes to the Cats, no good. Put back up, no good. And finally, Lucas puts it up and is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
Foul's going to be on Annabelle McIntosh. That's going to be her first, team's first for West Union.
Lucas' first free throw is up and no good. It remains 3-2, 4:37 left here in the first quarter.
Lucas leading Whiteoak with 70.6 from the line normally.
Second free throw is up and good. Tie ball game, 3 apiece. Ashla Staten will bring the ball up across midcourt for the Dragons. She finds a lane, gets it over to Olivia Lewis. Olivia gets the ball back to Staten. Now out top to Stout. Looks inside to Weekly. Now back outside, we'll reset. Good, strong defense here by the Cats as we have a three-pointer from McIntosh. It's no good. Rebound goes to the Cats, and we're going to go the other direction. Good defense there by Maddie Stout as she prevents the pass. Almost gets a steal, but doesn't quite get it. It'll stay Lady Cats ball.
Coming in for Lady Cats, Charlie Hauke. She's replacing Addie Hauke. And if you were here at the game, if you couldn't tell, they're sisters.
I think they're twins, as a matter of fact. Nice steal there by the Dragons as they attempted an inlet pass into the middle. But Ashland Staten, unfortunately, loses her balance on the sideline and can't control the ball, loses it back to the Cats. Turnover for turnover.
Yep. It's pretty much what we've got so far, 3 apiece. And like you said, 1 for 1, and right away goes the other way.
Lucas now with the ball for the Lady Cats. Going to give it back up to Kylie Ham. Now back to Lucas. Looks like West Union in a 2-3 zone. Or no, they're playing man. I'm sorry.
I think it's just a sagging man-to-man.
Lucas with a three-point shot. It's no good. Rebound goes to Kylie Ham, but she's not able to control it. Gets it out of bounds. It'll be Dragon ball. The Ohio State Buckeyes are headed to the CFP Championship. Listen in on C103 Monday, January 22nd for Ohio State versus Notre Dame. Coverage begins at 6, kickoff at 7:30. Phil, you're rooting for Notre Dame, right?
Yeah, sure.
Three-pointer from Ashland State is no good. Rebound is not controlled before it goes out of bounds. It'll stay West Union ball. His last touch by Lady Cats.
Asking me that, Chris, is like me asking you if you're not cheering for West Virginia, right?
That's right. Stout with the ball outside, or inside, gets it outside to McIntosh for another three-point shot. No good. That's probably, what, the 6th or 7th they've shot already.
7 made
7,
1.
yeah. If they start hitting them, they'll start scoring some points here quickly. Three-pointer attempt from Ham is no good. Rebound goes to Ashland State, and we'll come back the other way. It remains 3-3. I don't believe Staten has attempted a shot yet. I know we don't keep track of individuals, but I don't think that Staten has attempted one.
No.
Miscommunication there on the Dragons as the pass goes in between 2 offensive players. It's going to go out of bounds. Turnover Dragons.
Yep, one of those zig when you should have zagged.
Lucas now with the ball for the Lady Cats. Kylie Ham has it. Lucas now dribbles in. Can't hit the shot. Rebound gets tipped around, controlled by Roberts. She takes a shot from just outside the free throw line, out of bounds. It'll go Dragon ball.
Coming in for West Union, Jocelyn Hall, replacing Shelby Weekly.
Jocelyn Hall, a 5'11 sophomore, does a pretty good job getting in again for rebounds. She struggles at shooting, but she's got to find that touch. Stout brings the ball up, gives it in. Nice pick and roll there for Hall, but she can't hit the layup. It'll go back the other direction for Lady Cats. Kylie Ham with the ball now. She dribbles in all the way amongst 3 defenders. Nice defense there for Stout as she almost gets a breakaway steal. And she does. It gets knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Tori Potts. It'll be West Union ball.
Back in for Whiteoak, number 20, Addie Hauke, replacing Tori Potts.
Maddie Stout playing some solid defense early on in this first quarter. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the quarter. It remains a 3-3 ball game.
Offensive struggle, Chris.
Yes, sir. McIntosh now with the ball, gets tipped. Her pass, she was attempting to get it to Hall inside, tipped by Hauke. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay West Union ball.
West Union needs to get the ball off the sideline when they're at their offensive end.
We are coming to you early from West Union. There was no JV game tonight, so we started earlier than normal. Shot by Staten at the foul line's no good. Rebound inside to Maddie Stout. Back out for a shot. Was that from Staten?
Yes.
I was blocked by a referee. Ashland Staten with her first bucket of the game. West Union takes a 5-3 lead. Kylie Ham dribbles all the way down the baseline, loses it off her hip, and it'll be a turnover, West Union now.
6 turnovers for Whiteoak, 4 for West Union.
Kylie Ham, usually a more sure-handed offensive point guard, but tonight having some struggles keeping hold of the ball. She plays solid defense too. Very physical, Kylie Ham is.
Yes, she is.
Fun to watch. Staten now with the ball, gives it to McIntosh, now to Stout. Stout has it out on the wing. She's guarded by Jillian Lucas. Now over to Staten. Now back out top to McIntosh, who gives it over to Hall. And we're going to rotate inside. The ball's tipped out by Hauke. It'll stay West Union ball.
Back in for Whiteoak, Tori Potts, replacing Kylie Ham.
74 seconds left here in the first quarter. 5-3 is the ball game. West Union leads by 2 points. We'll honor one outstanding athlete as the Snappy Tomato Pizza and West Union and Seaman player of the game right after the final buzzer.
I don't think that's the way that out-of-bounds play was supposed to happen, but the person they were throwing it to actually got it.
I think it was one of those, we'll throw it up and see if somebody can catch it.
Exactly.
It got a little loose. Ball goes out of bounds for the Dragons. It'll be Wildcat ball as we have a substitution, Phil.
In for West Union, Emmy Stapleton replacing Olivia Lewis. And Shelby Weekly back in for Annabelle McIntosh.
So they got a taller lineup in for the Dragons right now with Weekly, Stapleton, and Hall.
Little token pressure in the backcourt by Maddie Stout.
Lucas now with the ball on the wing. Under a minute to go now here in the first quarter. Gives it to Roberts. Roberts dribbles up, gets trapped by Staten, is able to get it over to Hauke, now to Potts. Potts dribbles up, gives it to Roberts. Out the logo, gives it now over to Charlie Hauke for a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound gets tipped around. So Staten, she'll bring it down. Doesn't have numbers, so she pulls it back out. Gets out top now to Stout. Stout will take a three-point shot. Ooh, that looked good. It's no good. Rebound goes to Jocelyn Hall. She tries a cross-court pass. It's touched by Jillian Lucas. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay West Union ball.
One of those times where Jocelyn Hall was in close enough, she should have gone ahead and shot that, taken the foul.
And Coach Stout was just telling her that too. You did all the hard part, do the easy part now, put it back up.
Kylie Ham back in, replacing Jillian Lucas.
19 seconds now to go here in the first quarter. West Union with a 5-3 lead. Emmy Stapleton has the ball, gets it knocked away. But Jocelyn Hall able to track it down, but then it was stolen by Tori Potts. Now gives it up to Kylie Ham. She tries a layup. It's no good. Rebound goes to Kylie Ham. At the buzzer, no good, and that's how we'll end it. 5-3 is the score. West Union leads after one. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 77-acre multi-purpose farm near Peebles, Ohio, with 800 feet of frontage on Brush Creek, featuring a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath log home, full walkout basement, and 2-car garage, plus several barns and outbuildings with fenced pasture. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in 11 high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
West Union High School, we are ready for second quarter action. West Union will begin the quarter with the ball, up 5-3. Low scoring first quarter, Phil.
Yep, 5-3. Nobody could get anything going. Really, well, there was quite a few shots taken, mostly from three-point land for both teams. Nobody's making it very many of those.
McIntosh with the ball now, gives it over to Stout. Now back to Staten. They're joined by Jocelyn Hall and Emmy Stapleton. Three-point attempt from McIntosh does not fall. Jillian Lucas now with the ball for the Lady Cats. She gets trapped by McIntosh, dribbles it off her foot. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover Whiteoak, and it'll be West Union ball.
Whiteoak a little out of control that time on getting the ball down the court.
Maddie Stout with the ball now up top for the Lady Dragons. She's guarded by Roberts of Whiteoak. Down to the corner for Staten. Her shot's partially blocked. Can't get the rebound as Maddie Stout. It'll go back the other way as Tori Potts brings it down for the Lady Cats. Guarded by McIntosh. A little bump and run there for both players. Rebound goes, that shot was no good. Rebound goes to Charlie Hauke. She can't finish, but the rebound goes to Maddie Stout. She dribbles off her foot. It'll be Whiteoak ball.
2 turnovers for, or excuse me, 1 turnover each way so far in this quarter.
Inbounds pass comes to Jillian Lucas. She thought about the 3, passed it up, gets it outside, dribbles in, gets it outside to Hauke. Now around to Ham for 3. It's no good. Rebound goes all the way out to the corner. McIntosh will take it, and she'll bring it up across the mid-court line. Gives it over to Staten. Now to Maddie Stout in the corner. She dribbles back out to the wing. Now changes direction, goes toward the baseline, drives in, gets fouled. Not sure if they called that a shooting foul or not. We'll see.
Yep. That's going to be on Kylie Ham. That will be her first, team's first in this second quarter.
It was a shooting foul. So Maddie Stout will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is up and good. Western Union takes a 6-3 lead now on a solo home run by Madison Stout. Second free throw is up and good.
That helped her average. She's been averaging 43.3% from the foul line, so she's at 100%.
4-point lead now for the Lady Dragons. This game started out 2-0 quickly off the bat. The Lady Cats scored off the tip, and then it's been all Dragons since then, 7-1 run since that opening basket. There's a steal by the Dragons. They take it the other direction. Shot by Ashley Staten doesn't fall. Rebound goes all over the place. And I'm not sure what that call was, Phil. Could you tell?
Something about black, unless her foot was out of bounds when she was touching the ball or whatever.
He tapped the head isn't that a referee's timeout, but he called an out of bounds as they struggled for that rebound. Kylie Ham was on the out of bounds line, so it was a West Union ball. Quick shot is no good for the Dragons. All the way back down, Jillian Lucas takes a 3. It's no good. Nobody boxes her out, so she gets her own rebound. Now Kylie Ham dribbles into the paint. She's guarded by a couple Dragons in there, has to kick it back out. Now all the way back around to Lucas. Lucas dribbles down toward the baseline. She gets fouled.
Foul's going to go on Jocelyn Hall. That's going to be her first. That's going to be West Union's first team foul this second quarter. Back in for Whiteoak, Addie Hauke. Also back in for West Union, 21 will be Olivia Lewis.
21.
Stay tuned after the game. We'll talk to one of these 2 coaches in the coaches' comment show right after the game. Quick 3 off the inbounds pass is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be off West Union. It'll stay Whiteoak ball. Underneath their own basket, Tori Potts will do the honors. At the half, we'll get you caught up on everything going on in the world of sports with the 99.5 The Edge studio update, so stay tuned to that. Kylie Ham dribbles into the paint, gets a floater finally to fall. 7-5 now the score as they cut that back to a 2-point lead.
As Chris said, that's the first basket since tip for Whiteoak.
3-pointer for McIntosh is no good. Rebound gets tipped around, finally controlled by the Wildcats, and on the outlet pass, it'll be a foul against West Union.
Foul's going to be on Emmy Stapleton. That will be the team second for West Union here in the second quarter. And back in for West Union, 22. Shelby Weekly replacing Emmy Stapleton. Still Maddie Stout, token pressure on the inbounds pass.
Tori Potts now has the ball. She dribbles into the paint, kicks out to Lucas. Lucas dribbles in, and she hits a floater, and it ties it up at 7.
That's really the first shot they've gotten inside there, close.
McIntosh with the ball, gives it all the way over to Staten. Now a 3-pointer from Olivia Lewis. That was in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Roberts. We'll go back the other direction. Now Lucas with the ball, kicks it off her foot. Rebound goes to Kylie Ham, or excuse me, the loose ball gets to Kylie Ham. Now to Lucas. Lucas dribbles in, and she gets fouled on the drive.
And that foul is going to be on Ashley State, and that's going to be her first, team third for West Union.
4 minutes, 53 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 7-7 is the score. Whiteoak has tied it up after West Union took a 7-3 lead. Whiteoak now has scored the last 4 points. Long three-pointer from Jillian Lucas is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Nope, it was saved. No, that was wrong too.
Yeah, she went out of bounds, came back in.
Yep.
And for Whiteoak, Charlie Hauke, also 13, Ellie McMullen making her first appearance of the evening for the Lady Cats.
Ashland Staten will bring the ball up for the Lady Dragons now. 4 minutes, 39 seconds to go here in the first half. Maddie Stout has the ball on the wing, guarded by Kylie Ham. She'll dribble up top, gives it to McIntosh. McIntosh thought about three, passed it up, gives it to Olivia Lewis. Lewis takes the three, it's no good. Rebound goes to Roberts. Roberts piling up the rebounds now. Now to Hauke, now to outside to Ham for three, it's no good. Rebound goes to Maddie Stout. Stout does a good job on the rebounding too.
Yeah, she's in the top 5 for rebounds in the league as well.
McIntosh, nice pump fake. She dribbles in all the way, takes it up and in, and fouled. She'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
That foul's going to be on Charlie Hauke. That will be her first, team second for Whiteoak here in this second quarter.
McIntosh goes to the line to shoot that bonus. It's up and good. Makes it 10-7. Back to a three-point lead for West Union.
Whiteoak. West Union perfect from the foul line so far this evening.
Get ready for the Baxla Tractor Sales halftime report. We'll mow through the first half stats and see what these two teams need to do to harvest a win. Kylie Ham takes it into the paint, gets fouled on her shot. Shot was no good.
And that foul's going to be on Annabella McIntosh. That's going to be her second for West Union.
Coach doesn't need her to foul out. He needs her at the end of the game, so they got to watch that one. Kylie Ham's first free throw does not fall. It will remain 10-7.
Kylie Ham normally 65% on the year from the foul line.
Second free throw is up, no good. Rebound goes all the way down to the corner, and it's finally corralled in by Weekly of West Union. Staten wasn't paying attention, got caught from behind by Charlie Hauke. Steals it from her, goes back the other direction. Now to Addie Hauke for three, and it's good.
And first three of the game for Whiteoak, and they have tied the game now with 3:33 left to go in this second quarter.
Third tie of the ball game now for these two teams. Inside now to Weekly, now back outside. Olivia Lewis now to McIntosh for three. It's off the mark. Rebound goes long out to Kylie Ham. Kylie Ham controls it. She takes it all the way down, gets it over to McMullen. McMullen hits a three. And Whiteoak takes a three-point lead. West Union will call timeout. We'll come back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
We are the keepers of the wild. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving the natural landscapes that define our nation. Nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters. Together with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 million acres of American wildlands. So get out there and enjoy.
3 minutes to go in the first half here as Whiteoak has now taken a 13-10 lead on a three-pointer by Miss McMullen from the Wildcats. West Union ball now as Maddie Stout has it up top. Wide pass over to Olivia Lewis. It's stolen away by Hauke. Gives it up to Roberts. Roberts takes it in. Can't hit the layup. Rebound goes to Olivia Lewis. Her outlet pass is tipped and stolen away by Tori Potts. And now back to, that was Charlie Hauke, or Addie Hauke, excuse me, for another three-pointer from her. Make it a 16-10 lead now as Whiteoak takes a 6-point lead.
Addie Hauke's 2 threes in a row right there.
Almost another turnover for the Dragons, but they're able to control that pass. But then it's stolen away, and on the steal will be a recovery foul. That'll be against Maddie Stout.
And that's going to be the 5th team foul for West Union here in this second half.
Charlie. Two shots. Bonus.
As we communication between the scoring table and the referees, it's the 5th team foul, so that puts Whiteoak in the bonus. And referees and the scoring table getting on the same page now.
I would say it should be 5.
Not the right score, is it? No, it should be 16.
A lot of confusion here going on. The scoreboard's wrong on the score, and the fouls are finally getting caught up.
Yep.
Bottom line is that'll put Charlie Hauke at the line to shoot 2. First free throw for her is good. Makes it 17-10 now, the score.
Whiteoak 2 for 5 from the foul line so far tonight.
2 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the first half. 17-10 is the score. Second free throw does not fall. It'll remain 17-10 as McIntosh brings the ball up for the Dragons. Gives it over to Stout. It's been a while since the Dragons have scored. They really need to hit a bucket on this possession in order to get back in this game and stop that scoring run by Whiteoak. And McIntosh takes a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound gets chased down on the floor. It'll be a jump ball / dual possession. It'll be Whiteoak ball.
Kylie Ham back in for the Lady Cats, replacing Addison Roberts.
This coverage sponsored by Southern State Community College. Visit sscc.edu to begin your pathway to completion today. It was 10-10 earlier on in the second quarter. It is now 7 straight now for the Lady Cats as they've opened up a 17-10 lead. Wildcats have the ball. Jillian Lucas now with 3-point shot, and it's good, and she hits it.
Gets her 5 on the night.
10-point lead now for the Wildcats. And we have another timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Welcome back to West Union High School. 1 minute, 33 seconds to go here in the second quarter. It's 20-10 now as Whiteoak has opened up a 10-point lead on a 10-0 run. West Union has to get something done on this possession. And during that timeout, Ashla Staten was replaced in the lineup by Shelby Weekly. Olivia Lewis dribbles down to the baseline. Her shot's no good. Rebound gets tipped out of bounds. It'll be Whiteoak ball. West Union just looking for something to happen on offense here.
They need to do, like you said, they need to do something. They're counting on Maddie Stout, and so far she's not gotten really hot yet either.
No, and it seems like West Union are kind of just standing around out there. They're flat-footed. They're not really active on the offensive side, so they've got to figure something out, get an offense going. Hauke now with the ball for the Wildcats. She puts up a 3 and she's feeling it. She's hot.
Yep, 3 threes for her in this second quarter. Still a minute and 2 seconds left to go.
23-10 now the score, just under a minute now as the clock runs down. Long pass to McIntosh. McIntosh looked for a 3, didn't take it, gives it over to Stout. Stout looking inside to Hall but can't get it in there. Now they finally do get it to Hall. Hall kicks it back out. The pass goes long but able to be controlled by Olivia Lewis as she tries to get it to Stout, but it's stolen away by Roberts, gives it to Kylie Ham. Her layup is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be West Union ball. 34.8 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 23-10 is the score as we wait on Jillian Lucas to retie her shoe, and she's good, and we're going to have back to action now. Maddie Stout will bring the ball up for the Lady Dragons, gets it over the line, gets to McIntosh. Now over to Maddie Stout. Now to McIntosh. Gives it over to Olivia Lewis. Under 20 seconds to go on the clock. Olivia gets it inside to Weekly. It's tipped away by Tori Potts, but I think they're going to call her for a reach in.
And you're right. That will be Tori Potts' first foul. That's only the third team foul for Whiteoak here in this second quarter.
13.4 seconds to go here in the half. Quick shot from McIntosh from the corner is no good. Rebound gets tipped around. Addie Roberts will take it. She'll take it all the way in. Lays it up left-handed, no good. Rebound goes to Jocelyn Hall. Finally gets to Weekly. They're not able to do anything with it. That's how the half will end. The score 23-10. Whiteoak leads. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Welcome back to West Union High School. It's the Baxla halftime report. The score 23-10. Whiteoak leads at the half. First quarter, Whiteoak led right off the tip, 2-0. Quickly, they got the tip and a layup by Kylie Ham. But then West Union came back and scored the next 5 points in the quarter. Whiteoak hit one more free throw to make it a 5-3 score after the end of one. That the West Union led by 2 points. Only 8 points in that first quarter. Second quarter, there was 25 points scored between the two teams. The unfortunate thing for West Union, 20 of those points were scored by Whiteoak. It was 20-5 in that second quarter, and that's how Whiteoak has now taken a 23-10 lead in this at halftime. We're going to send it back to the producer, Miss Sarah Rigdon, for the 99.5 The Edge studio update. Then we'll come back, give you some stats, and see what both teams need to do to get through to this second half here on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club where every bite pays off.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 77-acre multi-purpose farm near Peebles, Ohio, with 800 feet of frontage on Brush Creek, featuring a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath log home, full walkout basement, and 2-car garage, plus several barns and outbuildings with fenced pasture. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in 11 high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
In high school, as we continue the Baxla halftime report. Phil, you got a chance to look at some stats. What do you got there?
Well, I'll give you the scoring first. Ashland State with 2 for West Union. Madison Stout with 5, single 3-point goal, 2 for 2 from the foul line. Annabelle McIntosh, 3 points, single 2-point goal, 1 for 1 from the foul line. So West Union only had 3 girls in the scoring column. Whiteoak had 5 girls in the scoring column. Charlie Halke, 1 for 2 from the foul line. Kylie Ham, 2 twos. For her 4, Jillian Lucas, a 3 and a 2, and 1 for 2 from the foul line for 6. Ellie McMullen, a single 3. Addie Halke lit it up there in that second quarter, 3 threes. So she has 9 points, leading all scores. West Union needs to have a little sense of urgency, and they've got to hit the big girls in the middle. There's been several times they've been posted up on the blocks or even on the cut coming up, and we don't use a bounce pass to get it to her, or if the girls do get it inside, they are not turning around and protecting the ball and looking at the basket or see if there's a cutter or even if they've got a shot.
But it's also one thing to rely on the three-pointer if you make them, but if you're relying on the three-pointer and you're not making them, that hurts. And they've shot a lot of three-pointers. They've shot more threes than regular shots, I think.
Yeah, 1 for 15 from beyond the arc, 2 for 10 from inside the paint.
Wow. Not a good shooting night for West Union. They've got to come out and figure out something in the second half.
Yep.
Whiteoak doesn't have anybody in foul trouble, do they?
No, they only got 3 fouls, and those were all in that quarter. West Union, Annabelle McIntosh, the only ones has 2 for her. The other thing for Whiteoak, if you go by percentages, they're not much better other than the threes finally hit there. They were 5 for 10 in that second quarter, 5 for 13 overall, 38%, that's pretty good for high school. Only 3 for 15 inside the arc, so they're both shooting inside the arc 20%. So.
All right, well, that'll conclude the Baxla halftime report. We'll come back with second half action right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
We are the keepers of the wild. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving the natural landscapes that define our nation. Nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters. Together with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 million acres of American wildlands. So get out there and enjoy.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie and Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
Welcome back to West Union High School. We're almost set for third quarter action here. The score, 23-10. Whiteoak leads the Lady Dragons of West Union. The teams are coming out for halftime or out on the floor ready to go. For Whiteoak, it looks like their starters are back in. That'll be Kylie Ham, Jillian Lucas, Addison Roberts, Tori Potts, and Addie Hauke. For West Union, Phil, is that starters out there again?
Yep, Maddie Stout, Olivia Lewis, Shelby Weekly, Annabella McIntosh, and Ashla Staten. Ashla's got her knee brace on, and she also has an ankle support also on right now, too. I didn't notice the knee brace earlier. It's just a flexible one, but
yeah, I think during that second quarter, during that timeout, she took a seat. She was limping around a little bit out there, so she may have aggravated an injury or something, but she's back in there, looks ready to go, and told the referee just now, actually, she said, I'm fine, and she's ready to go. So West Union will start the quarter with the ball, as Stout will bring the ball across midcourt, guarded by Hauke. Now to McIntosh. McIntosh dribbles in, left hand layup, no good. Rebound, there's a collision, but Potts is able to get it. Long pass down to Roberts. Roberts turns around, jumper shot. It is good. Whiteoak scores the first basket of the second half, just as they did the first half.
And that's Addie Roberts' first points of the game right there with that little 2 inside the paint.
Roberts, I believe, is their leading scorer. If that's her first basket, that's kind of surprising.
Yeah, she was averaging, 12 points a game?
Yeah.
And Addie Hauke 11 and a half. So
third best in the league is Addison Roberts. Ball now to the Dragons. McIntosh, long three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Roberts. Now to Tori Potts. Sorry, Phil.
I would say that was beyond an NBA 3 or WNBA 3.
That was definitely deep. Now shot from Tori Potts out just inside the three-point line is good. Makes it 27-10 now. 17-point lead for the Lady Cats. Stout brings the ball up across midcourt. Gives it over to, she keeps dribbling, gives it to McIntosh now. They looked for an inside pass to Stout, but it was stolen by Tori Potts. And now to Lucas, now to Ham. Ham dribbles into the paint. She lowers her shoulder. Is that what they're going to call, or did they call defensive foul? Nope, they called defensive.
Foul's going to be on Olivia Lewis, her team's first here in this second half and in this third quarter.
Nice out-of-bounds play to Kylie Ham, but she can't finish on that shot. As West Union will throw the ball away. Unforced error for the Dragons.
That's their second turnover in the first minute and a half of this quarter.
Roberts will get the ball out of bounds for the Lady Cats, guarded by Staten. Now to Ham. Ham dribbles into the paint. Now kicks it out to Addie Hauke. Little jumper from the baseline's no good. She's too close. She needed to be a little farther out to make her basket. And we have a tie-up. It was a dual possession call,
yes.
Jump ball call. It'll stay Whiteoak ball. Jillian Lucas will take the ball out for the Lady Cats. A long pass outside to Addie Hauke. Now gives it to Kylie Ham. Ham dribbles into the paint. Jump shots, no good. I thought that was in. Wow.
Yep.
Rebound goes to Stout. Stout brings it down, gets it to Staten. Staten dribbles down toward the baseline. Her shot's blocked. It goes out of bounds. It'll say it's last touch by the Dragons on the loose ball. It'll be Whiteoak ball.
West Union in a man-to-man full court press right now.
Addie Hauke gets the ball out. And we have a whistle. Oh, we have a timeout on the floor.
Yes.
Didn't hear that timeout called. We'll take a break too. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Welcome back to West Union High School. 6 minutes, 4 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The score 27-10. As the scoreboard and the referee gets together and makes a correction to the scoreboard. They got 10 fouls on there for Whiteoak. I don't think that's right. So while they correct that, and there they have it. Whiteoak will take the ball out of bounds. And West Union falls asleep on that. Kylie Ham gets in front of the defense.
She screwed up. That's 2 points for somebody.
Oh, okay. Well,
scored at the wrong basket.
Caught me sleeping too, because Kylie Ham took the inbounds pass, went straight into the bucket, and that's why West Union was falling asleep. West Union will get credit for the basket. Going the other direction will be Jillian Lucas. Her layup is no good. Rebound goes to McIntosh. She'll take it back the other way.
Now, you don't see that happen very often.
No, you do not. I did not
girls
even.
Varsity.
Caught me off guard too. I thought, wow, West Union really falling asleep. But it was Kylie Ham being a little over-aggressive, scored on her own basket. 27-12 is the score now. Ball is now to Whiteoak. It was initially called the West Union ball, but they now have reversed that. It'll be Whiteoak ball. Charlie Houke dribbles in, gets fouled by Olivia Lewis.
Fouls on, yes, Olivia, that's her second. West Union, 2 ladies with 2 fouls now, Olivia and Annabelle McIntosh.
Lucas now with the ball, dribbles down toward the baseline. She's guarded by Olivia Lewis. And then we have another call, 3-second call. We're getting a lot of elementary school calls in this game.
Yep.
I'm not sure
Yep.
what everybody's falling asleep on the court right now. I don't know. Everybody's back in school. There should be no fatigue for these girls.
Right.
Sorry, Christmas break is over. Holiday break is over. And
I'd say what you said. They're just neither team's really in it.
nope. Going back the other direction now will be the Lady Dragons. As Stout has it, gives it to McIntosh. McIntosh dribbles around back to Stout. Stout looked at a shot, gives it up to Olivia Lewis. Inside to McIntosh, it's up and in. 27-14 now as West Union finally gets the basket to fall that they actually shoot themselves. Shot now for 3 from Charlie Houke's no good. Rebound goes to Maddie Stout. She's able to finally get it under control, guarded by Tori Potts, gives it up to McIntosh. McIntosh brings it up, gives it to Olivia Lewis for 3. No good. Rebound to Maddie Stout. Stout looked to put it back up, double teamed, and they're going to call her for a travel. Much to the chagrin of the West Union folks behind us and Coach Jake Stout. But it'll be a turnover nonetheless, and here we go, Whiteoak ball. Full court pressure by the Dragons a little bit, sort of, as you call it, token. Lucas with the ball, dribbles into the paint. She's going to get a lane, takes a layup, no good. Rebound goes to Maddie Stout. Maddie Stout again having a good night on the rebounding side of it. Kicks it out to Olivia Lewis. Lewis with a long three-pointer, no good. Rebound gets tipped around. Staten able to corral it in. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll be West Union ball.
Back in for Lady Cats, Kylie Ham, and also Jocelyn Hall. Ham in for Addie Houke. Olivia Lewis is the one that's replaced by Jocelyn Hall for West Union.
West Union now with the ball as Maddie Stout has it out near half court. Will set up the offense. Finally gets some movement on the Dragons here as Staten dribbles in with the ball. Now kicks it back to McIntosh for 3. It's no good. Rebound goes to out there. Weekly hustled to get it, but tried to save it in. Maddie was not able to catch it on the inbounds or on the save from Weekly.
5 turnovers for West Union none for Whiteoak yet.
Ball comes into Addison Roberts, 3/4 of the way away, guarded by Staten. Roberts takes it in all the way to the paint. Turnaround jumper at the foul line's no good. Rebound to Maddie Stout. Coming back the other way. 27-14 to score. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Staten takes it into the paint. Little floater is good. Makes it 27-16 as West Union continues to chip away. Nice pass inside to Potts, but she's not able to do anything with it. Gives it to Roberts. Roberts misses the shot. No good rebound there for West Union as Tori Potts is able to get the ball. She puts it up and in. 29-16 is the score. Turnover for West Union as Stout and McIntosh can't get on the same page. And we're going to have a foul on West Union.
Foul's going to be on Annabelle McIntosh, her third. In for West Union, Emmy Stapleton. Also back in for the Lady Cats, Addie Halke.
Thanks to First State Bank for making this broadcast possible. There's a First State Bank branch near you in Southern Ohio and Northern Kentucky. Stop in or learn more at fsbforme.com. Quick shot there for the Wildcats, gets tipped around, the miss does, and the West Union Lady Dragons finally recover. Long pass down to Jocelyn Hall, and on that she's fouled.
Addie Halke, a little extra over the back there. That'll be her first foul. First team foul for Whiteoak here in this third quarter. In for West Union, Violet Randolph coming in, replacing Annabelle McIntosh.
We'll take a look at the stats and choose our Snappy player of the game right after this final buzzer, brought to you by Snappies in Seaman and West Union. Inbounds pass now to Ashla Staten. 29-16 is the score. Staten's shot's no good, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and finally hits that one. 29-18 now as they've got it down to an 11-point lead. And there's a whistle on the floor. What's the call, Phil? Oh, we had a timeout again? That coach is quiet with that, isn't he?
Yep.
Timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club where every bite pays off.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag item. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
Minutes, 28 seconds to go as the score now is 29-18. West Union has clawed back here in this third quarter. So far, they've outscored the Lady Cats 8-4, to try to get that lead down. It is an 11-point lead right now for the Whiteoak Lady Cats. Whiteoak has the ball now as Kylie Ham will bring the ball up. Gives it down to Addie Halke, who dribbles off her foot. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be West Union ball.
First turnover for Whiteoak here in this third quarter. 2:22 left to go.
Whiteoak tried to get a substitute in there and wasn't able to do so in time. West Union now with the ball. Ashla Staten gets a shot from the elbow. It is good. Make it 29-20 now. A 9-point lead for Lady Dragons.
Staten with 6 here in this third quarter.
And I misspoke a minute ago. It wasn't 8-4 in this quarter. It was 8-7 or 6 at that time. My math was wrong. Addison Roberts now with the ball, gives it over to Kylie Ham, now around to Charlie Halke. Little rotation play and motion offense, and Kylie Ham gets it, dribbles down, kicks it outside to Addie Halke. Now inside to Addison Roberts. Nice little move there as she turns around Ashland Staten for a bucket, makes it 31-20, back to 11-point lead.
Addison Roberts with 4 points here in this third quarter, helping Whiteoak maintain their lead.
There's a pass down to Emmy Stapleton. She gets it back to Staten out top. Staten thought about a three, passed it up, dribbled around, gets it to Stapleton. Now back to Staten. Stapleton gives it to Stout. Now over to Randolph for three. It's no good. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter, Inside to Addison Roberts. Her turnaround jumper is no good, but she'll go to the free throw line, fouled.
Foul's going to be on Ashland State, and that's going to be her second. Team fourth for West Union in this third quarter.
Addison Roberts to the line to shoot two. First one is up, and it's no good.
Jillian Lucas back in the game for Tori Potts for the Lady Cats.
Olivia Lewis also comes in the game for the Dragons. She'll replace Violet Randolph. Second free throw for Roberts is good, makes it 32-20 now. Thanks again to Baxla Tractor Sales, proud sponsor of this broadcast. Visit Baxla in Seaman and Batavia to check out their full lineup or online at baxlatractor.com. Ashla Staten now with the ball, gives it down in the corner to Stapleton. Now back to Ashla. Inside to Lewis. Lewis backs out to the three-point line. Now around to Stout. 20 seconds to go on the clock. Lewis with a three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Halke. She'll bring it back down by herself. Dribbles all the way down to the baseline. Her shot's no good. Rebound gives out of bounds. It'll stay Whiteoak ball. 14 seconds to go on the scoreboard. 32-20 the score. Charlie Halke will take the inbounds pass. Gets it to Kylie Ham. Now to Jillian Lucas. Under 10 seconds now. Lucas with the ball, dribbles around, gets it inside to Charlie Halke. Her turnaround jumper is no good. Rebound goes to Emmy Stapleton, and that's how we'll end it. 32-20 is the score. Whiteoak leads over West Union. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 77-acre multi-purpose farm near Peebles, Ohio, with 800 feet of frontage on Brush Creek, featuring a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath log home, full walkout basement, and 2-car garage, plus several barns and outbuildings with fenced pasture. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy.
The Whiteoak Wildcats, Charlie and Addie Halke, Addison Roberts, Ellie McMullen, and Jillian Lucas. For the Dragons, it'll be Ashla Staten, Annabelle McIntosh, Olivia Lewis, Emmy Stapleton, and Jocelyn Hall. West Union will start the quarter with the ball. Olivia Lewis, three-point attempt. It's good. She banks it in. 32-23 now. Back to a 9-point lead. A couple more possessions like that, they're right back in this, Phil.
Olivia Lewis's first points of the game right there.
West Union needs her to pick up scoring in this game.
Right.
Man-to-man defense now tight for the Dragons. McMullen with the ball gives it over to Addie Halke. Addie Halke's been quiet since that hot second quarter. Gives it over to McMullen. McMullen dribbles around. She's guarded by Jocelyn Hall. Whiteoak looks like they may just want to burn time off the clock. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. As Jillian Lucas takes the ball down toward the baseline, she gets fouled.
That foul's going to be on Annabelle McIntosh. That's going to be her 4th, according to my calculations. In for the Cats, number 10, Kylie Ham, and 24, Tori Potts returning. Whiteoak missed Jillian Lucas on that last cutter. She had a wide open layup.
Kylie Ham with the three-point shot. It's no good. Rebound goes to Emmy Stapleton, gives it up to Ashley Staten. Layup left-handed, it's good. 32-25 now the score. Now a
Now with 10.
7-point lead. Ashley Staten almost with a steal there on the pass, inlet pass there. We may have a correction on the scoring here. Coach Stout was questioning whether that foul was on Annabelle McIntosh. They called it on her 4th, but I think if somebody else was guarding Jillian Lucas when that occurred. But
I do too.
if the referees don't change that call, there's nothing anybody can do from the scorer's table. They may disagree with them, but sorry for the confusion, folks.
Did you not get hit down there?
Nope, they're not correcting any scoring. They're actually doing a warning. Is that what you heard, Phil? Did you hear that, what that discussion was?
No.
It was a warning on someone on Whiteoak for flopping, I believe.
Oh, could have been.
Yeah.
That's the way the rule is this year.
The ball now is Addison Roberts. She takes a quick shot from just inside three-point line. It's no good. Rebound goes to Whiteoak, and they're going to call McMullen for a travel. So there was a question on whether or not that was Annabelle McIntosh that should have picked up that foul, but there was no discussion by the referees. It stays that way. Annabelle will have her 4th foul.
Yes.
I believe she took a seat. I don't know if you called that a Phil or not. But,
no, but she did. They did take her out.
Yeah, during that confusion a minute ago. Replaced by Madison Stout. Nice inbounds pass to Jocelyn Hall. She tries the shot, can't make it, but she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
Foul's going to be on Kylie Ham. That will be her 2nd.
We'll talk to the winning coach after the game. Stay tuned for the coach's comment show after the buzzer. First free throw for Jocelyn Hall is good. Makes it 32-26 now, as West Union has opened up this 4th quarter with a 6-0 run to cut that lead down to 6, 32-26. Second free throw is up, no good. Rebound falls to the ground, finally got in by Kylie Ham. She brings the ball back up, kicks it out to McMullen. McMullen for 3, no good. Rebound fought around there between Roberts and Staten. Roberts comes up with it. Her putback is no good. Rebound goes to Olivia Lewis. Madison Stout now brings it up across midcourt. We'll see what the Dragons can do with this possession. They've been good so far with their offensive possessions in this 4th quarter. Caught back up. Olivia Lewis with another 3-point attempt. No good. Rebound goes to Jocelyn Hall. She kicks around. Then to Madison Stout for a shot. It's no good. Referee or the lot of confusion. The crowd's into it now as no calls are being made. Bodies are hitting the ground. Whiteoak's trying to call timeout, not seen by the referees, as we now have a substitution, Phil.
And coming back in is Addie Hauke.
Good thing this is on TV, folks, because this is hard to describe from where we're sitting. But a lot of movement out there, and no calls by the referees is angering the crowd. But they're letting them play, and that's fine. Kylie Ham dribbles into the paint, and then she gets called for a travel. It'll be a turnover, Whiteoak. It'll be West Union ball.
I don't think Hauke or Ham got the ball out of her hand that time before she took that extra step. She's trying to shovel pass it to the cutter off the left side.
Staten has the ball out top, gets it into Stapleton. Stapleton gets double teamed right away, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in 11 high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome back to West Union High School. 5 minutes, 23 seconds to go here in regulation. West Union trails right now by 6 points. They have cut that lead in half here in this quarter. It started out a 12-point lead. The 6-0 run by West Union in this fourth quarter has got it down to a 6-point lead for Whiteoak, 32-26. West Union with the ball. Now Staten gives it outside to Stout. Now to Lewis. Lewis dribbles down toward the baseline, tries the shot, no good, blocked by the Wildcats. Jillian Lucas with the ball, gives it out to Potts. Now outlet pass to Hauke, that's Addie Hauke. And Whiteoak will set up an offense. Now to Kylie Ham. West Union still in that man-to-man defense. Nice switch there between Stout and Lewis. Tori Potts with the ball, guarded by Emmy Stapleton, way out by the volleyball line. West Union stepping up that defense, Phil.
Yep. Little weave action and cutting inside.
Potts almost lost control of that ball, but Emmy Stapleton wasn't there to pick it up, trailing behind her. Saturday is Coach Young Classic at North Adams High School. Tune in on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for 8 big games featuring some of the best teams in the shack and throughout Southern Ohio. Phil, what happened there? That was confusing.
Ham drove and got by her defender, but then she shot it between the rim and the backboard.
3-point attempt by Olivia Lewis is no good. Rebound goes to the Dragons. Shot by Maddie Stouts, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Whiteoak ball. Both teams look like they're out of gas. Both teams really struggling to finish here in this fourth quarter.
Maybe this cold weather took something out of them. Who knows?
Well, I talked to both coaches before the game. Last couple games we've heard on the air, talked to people beforehand. A lot of kids have been out sledding and gotten injuries by sledding. So I don't know if these guys are out playing in the snow or staying safe inside. Jillian Lucas with a nice crossover, takes it into the paint, can't hit the layup. Rebound goes to the Dragons, and we're going to have a travel on Jocelyn Hall. It'll be a turnover.
Back in for Lady Cats, number 2, Charlie Hauke. In for West Union, Annabelle McIntosh.
McIntosh, as you heard earlier, has those 4 fouls, so she's got to play cautiously here for the next 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Nice steal by Madison Stout, but she's not able to corral it on the other end of the court. Kylie Ham chases it down as well. Good defense, though, by Stout. Whiteoak will reset. Charlie Hauke with it. And McIntosh ties it up. It'll be a jump ball. It'll be Whiteoak ball.
That's one of those times where the offense put the ball right in front of them and said, here, put both hands on it, we'll get a jump ball.
Inbounds pass goes to Kylie Ham. Gets a call in from her coach on what to run. Now the ball goes to Charlie Hauke. Now to Tori Potts. Tori Potts will bring it all the way back out toward midcourt. Gives it to Kylie Ham. Stolen away by Annabelle McIntosh. She's going to go all the way. Can she finish? She does. 32-28 on that bucket by McIntosh. It's now an 8-0 run to start this fourth quarter. 3 minutes to go now. Watch out, Annabelle. She's going to pick up that 5th foul there. Right here in front of us. Tori Potts with the ball now for the Cats. Now to Roberts. Inside now to Potts. Potts turns around, can't get anything to happen, but finds Halke out there. Halke's shot goes down, or does not fall. Then outside to Addie Halke. Addie Halke finally hits a three, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor. The score, 35-28, Whiteoak leads. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
We are the keepers of the wild. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving the natural landscapes that define our nation. Nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters. Together with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 million acres of American wildlands. So get out there and enjoy.
Welcome back to West Union High School. 2 minutes, 33 seconds to go. 35-28 is the score after that three-pointer by Addie Halke.
That was her first three-pointer since that second quarter when she had 3 in a row for them. So she now has 12 points. Whiteoak needed her to hit that.
Each team with 2 timeouts left. Both teams with only 1 team foul here in this fourth quarter, so we're a long way from getting the automatic free throws. Ashland Staten will bring the ball up for the Dragons. Down by 7 now, 35-28.
Whiteoak picked West Union up at the half line that time.
Nice drive there by Annabelle McIntosh. Nice little layup and using the backboard. 35-30 now the score, 5-point lead. Jillian Lucas with the ball, gives it over to Tori Potts. Thanks again to our season sponsors, including Health Source of Ohio, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community. Lucas now with the ball. Again, Whiteoak satisfied with killing the clock, but Lucas gets tangled up with her own feet, causes a travel. It'll be a turnover. West Union ball down by 5. Looking to get this to a 1-possession game here with this next possession here for the Dragons.
Probably call Lucas for an offensive foul that time too, because she sort of hooked the defender.
Yeah, there's been a lot of inside play on this that the referees are letting go. A lot of elbows on both sides of the ball. Now down to Jocelyn Hall with underneath there, gets it to Madison Stout, and I think we're going to have a dual possession. It'll stay West Union ball.
Yes.
Good defense there by Jillian Lucas. 35-30 is the score. 1 minute, 37 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter.
Watch the elevator in the corner. Here it is, here it is, here it is.
Gets the ball, gets thrown in. Yep, it does. It's tipped away by Whiteoak. It'll stay West Union ball. Close to a 5-second call there, Phil.
Yep, very close.
Stout has the ball on the outside.
Third girl's coming down. Get out.
Girls get lined up outside to McIntosh for 3. It's long, and it touches the top of the backboard. On the rebound, it'll go out of bounds. Olivia Lewis, I think, last touched it. Is that going to stay, or is it going to go Whiteoak ball? I think it is.
I think it's Whiteoak
ball,
yes.
I'm not sure what the hesitation was, but yeah, Olivia Lewis went for the rebound, hit the deck, and touched it last. Full court pressure now by the Dragons on the inbounds pass. Minute 31 now to go. Jillian Lucas with the ball, gives it back to Kylie Ham. Ham will dribble it up. They pull off that full court pressure. Gives it up to Addie Halke. Halke guarded by McIntosh. Now to Lucas. Lucas now is picked up by McIntosh. Inside to Tori Potts. Now to Kylie Ham. Ham takes it all the way in. Ooh, is blocked from behind by Jocelyn Hall, but they're going to say she got her with the body.
And that will be Jocelyn Hall's second foul. Had 1 in that second quarter. Also now 1 in this fourth and final quarter.
That was a good foul. It stopped the layup.
Yep.
She's not in foul trouble. Team's not in foul trouble. 1 minute, 8 seconds to go here on the clock in the fourth quarter. Kylie Ham with 2 free throws. First one is up, no good.
As they used to say, Chris, if you're going to foul, don't let them make the basket.
That's right.
And that can be a pretty hard foul at times, but that's just part of the game.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound gets tipped around, controlled on the ground, finally controlled by the Whiteoak Wildcats. shot goes to Tori Potts. It's up and good. Makes it 37-30 now, the score. Under a minute to go. West Union has got to score here quickly. Madison Stout has it, dribbles outside to Olivia Lewis for three. No good. Rebound outside to Kylie Ham. And that'll be a foul. Unfortunately, that was a bad foul for West Union.
Annabelle McIntosh, her fifth. Emmy Stapleton coming in for West Union to replace her. In for Kylie Ham, number 2, Charlie Halke.
45.2 seconds to go. McIntosh was on the ball handler on Kylie Ham. Had to foul just to stop the clock, and unfortunately she was the only one around. Picks up her 5th foul. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
West Union High School, 45.2 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Score 37-30 Whiteoak with the lead. This broadcast is for the private use of the 99.5 The Edge audience. Any other use of the descriptions or accounts of this game without the consent of 99.5 The Edge is prohibited. Whiteoak now with the ball. West Union trying to track down the ball handler to get a foul, but nobody's fouling. They're just letting them play. Under 30 seconds now. Tori Potts with the ball, and they're just going to run this clock out. There, they finally get a foul. That ran down 22 seconds off the clock. 23 seconds to go here in this game.
Hey, be strong. Hey.
That foul was on, I think it was on Stout, I believe.
I believe so.
Happened right in front of us, and I already forgot who it was by the time I get ready to say it. Inbounds pass comes to Halke. She's guarded and pushed by Olivia Lewis. That will finally be the team's 5th foul. That will put Addie Halke at the line to shoot 2. Olivia Lewis with that foul, correct?
Yes. That's Olivia's 3rd foul.
20.9 seconds to go. Addie Halke at the line to shoot 2. First one is good, 38-30. 8-point lead now for the Wildcats. Stay tuned after for the post-game report. We'll go over stats. We'll name the Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. We'll talk to Coach Schaefer, assuming the score holds out the same way. Second free throw is no good. Rebound kicks out. Here comes Ashley Staten across midcourt. Now to Maddie Stout. They need a shot quickly. They're not doing it. And the ball gets wide. Recovered by Staten. Now to Stout. Nobody wants to shoot the ball. She finally gets a shot off inside, and it's no good. Rebound goes to Whiteoak, and it'll be foul on the rebound. 4.4 seconds to go.
Foul's going to be on Jocelyn Hall. That's going to be her 3rd.
That'll put Tori Potts at the line shooting 2.
Tori Potts, their leading foul shooter for Whiteoak, 76.5%.
First free throw is no good.
Just jinxed her like I usually do when I say that.
Well, I mentioned in pregame that they're the #1 free throw shooting team by percentage in the league, and they have not shot the ball well tonight from the free throw line. Second free throw is no good, and I think she missed that one on purpose to run the clock. West Union not paying attention. And that's how we end it, folks. The final score, 38-30. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained. Because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club where every bite pays off.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the trash.
Back to the post-game reports. Final score, 38-30. Whiteoak victorious over the West Union home team Dragons. The first quarter is 5-3. West Union took a 2-point lead into the end of the first quarter. Second quarter was all Whiteoak. They outscored West Union in that quarter 20-5 to open up a 13-point lead at halftime. Their halftime score 23-10. Third quarter, West Union actually outscored Whiteoak in that third quarter 10-9 to cut it down to a 12-point lead. The score after three was 32-20. Fourth quarter, West Union outscored Whiteoak again 10-6 to cut that lead down to 8, but not enough to overcome that lead. 8 points was the final margin, 38-30. We're waiting the appearance of Coach Schaefer from Whiteoak. When we come back, we'll talk to him. We'll get stats from Mr. Phil Ronimus and much, much more here on the postgame report on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 77-acre multi-purpose farm near Peebles, Ohio, with 800 feet of frontage on Brush Creek, featuring a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath log home, full walkout basement, and 2-car garage, plus several barns and outbuildings with fenced pasture. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in 11 high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
Welcome back to West Union High School. It's the post-game report continuing. We're awaiting Coach Schaefer from Whiteoak. And while Mr. Ronimus is tallying up statistics for the teams, I'll let you know we got tomorrow night boys action, and Eastern will take on North Adams. That'll be on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. West Union will take on Peebles. That game will be on C103. And Felicity will visit Georgetown. That game will be held on 99.5. Then Saturday, all-day basketball for you from the Coach Young Classic, North Adams High School, starting at 10 o'clock a.m. 8 fantastic games. All 8 games will be on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Starting at 10 o'clock, Ripley will take on Huntington. West Union will take on Clay. Whiteoak will take on Wellston. Manchester plays Western. Peebles will play South Point. Eastern will play Blanchester. Girls action, North Adams will play Alexander. And then North Adams will play Georgetown in the last game in boys action. Coach Schaefer has made it out. We're going to wait for him to get set up here as we switch headsets here, and we'll talk to him in the Coach's Comment Show. Now joining me will be Mr. Cole Schaefer from the victorious Whiteoak Wildcats. Coach, congratulations. This is twice we get to talk this week. Have a good week.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Twice in 1 week. Hey, what can I say? It's always nice to speak to you guys after the game.
I bet it is.
Something went right there. So.
Yeah. Tough matchup tonight. That was a low-scoring event. You guys really struggled early on, and getting that scoring. Second quarter is not too bad. Even the second half was a struggle for you.
Yeah, so we knew coming into the ball game, West Union was a great three-point shooting team, and shutting down those three-point shooters, just sometimes it felt like our three-point shooters were shut down too. But it was a battle of the heavyweights going at it, and always a great Shaq matchup to play. So.
Yeah, I don't know if the fatigue was getting into both teams. Both teams looked like in that fourth quarter that just not a lot of gas left in the tank. But you guys played a tough matchup on Tuesday, and you're already shorthanded as it is with 7 girls on the bench. So I don't know, was everybody tired tonight, you think, or was it just one of those nights?
I'm just going to call it we're coming back from winter break.
There you go.
I mean, these girls are tremendous. They come in, they work hard every day. I couldn't ask more of them. I got great senior leadership. I've got great freshmen coming up. I've got a great middle school program coming up to help us out next year too. Really balanced night scoring-wise. I think we only have one girl in the double digits, but everybody else was in the scoring column. They got in the play tonight. So that's always something you like to see as a head coach. And definitely when you come down to West Union, you get a good game. So
the fourth quarter, West Union starts out with an 8-0 run, basically, to cut that lead way down. What did you tell your girls at a timeout to get them back on track?
Breathe. Tell them to breathe. Take control. We got great senior leadership, as I cannot stress that. Just 4 girls in the huddle every single time telling each other, breathe, take the ball out, let's run some clock, let's take care of the ball, let's value our possession. I mean, that's how we go about every single game, and especially games like this. 2 games in a row now that you've heard on the radio where we've come down to the wire and had to do those sort of things. So going in the tournament time, it's great to have those games, just to battle it out, grind it out type of games. So.
And I think I asked you this the other night, I think in your win over Fairfield, you didn't have one person step up that normally steps up, and that sounds bad. I'm not trying to downplay your kids, but you never know who's going to step up tonight. It wasn't Jillian Lucas like it was Monday night, but here you go. You get Roberts just killing it on the boards. Mm-hmm. Kylie Ham does a great job handling the ball, but then you got Addie Halke, who hits some tremendous three-pointers for you.
Yeah.
So it's a different person every time.
Yeah. I mean, our 7 girls are the best 7 girls that I would take them in a street fight any day of the week. They come in, they work hard, like I said. They get after it, and you never know when night in, night out, who comes and plays. But we always know that Addie's going to come in and run the game for us. We always know that Addie Halke's going to bring some shooting with her, and Kylie Ham's going to bring that fire. Tori comes in and provides that extra sort of relief and that calming voice and calming tone to others around her. And we got great counterparts that come in and just play one heck of a game.
So I'm looking at the schedule. It says 2 games on Monday the 20th. Who you play next?
We're playing Fayetteville next.
Okay.
The Zane Trace game got moved to the end of the season.
Gotcha.
So we'll play Fayetteville on Monday and Peebles on Wednesday.
Okay, so the 2 makeup games from the snow are getting made up next week. So you got, looks like 3 games next week.
Yeah.
So,
three formidable opponents. So
yeah.
We're excited for the Fayetteville game. We're excited for the Peebles game, and of course the Lynchburg game too to cap the week off. I think it'd be great for our girls. We had such a long layoff, like you highlighted on Monday. To come in and just play ball. I mean, they like to be worked and they like to play.
So your Fayetteville matchup is going to be a battle for first place, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So that's going to be a huge matchup. It's at home, though, right?
Yep.
So that's good. So that'll, have you played them already once this year? Or no, you got them twice here in the month of January. So that's tough scheduling there for you.
And I'm a Fayetteville alumnus, so we're ready to go.
So you're wearing green on?
No, I'm orange all the way through.
There you go. Well, congratulations on a heck of a victory tonight. We look forward to seeing you a lot more down the stretch and get you ready for tournament play. Thanks for joining us here on the Coach's Comment Show. Appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right. That'll be the Coach's Comment Show. We'll come back after this and continue the postgame report here on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
We are the keepers of the wild. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving the natural landscapes that define our nation. Nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters. Together with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 million acres of American wildlands. So get out there and enjoy.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Welcome back to West Union High School. The final score 38-30. Whiteoak is victorious over West Union. Now joining me, Mr. Phil Ronimus with some statistics.
Okay, we're going to start with the Lady Dragons, who fell short here on their home court to the visiting Whiteoak Lady Wildcats by a score of 38-30. For the scoring, Jocelyn Hall 1 for 2 from the foul line with 1 point. Madison Stout a single 3-point goal, 2 for 2 from the foul line for 5. Olivia Lewis single 3-point goal in that fourth quarter. Annabelle McIntosh with 9, 8 of those from the field, 1 for 1 from the foul line, and leading all scorers for West Union was Ashla Staten with 10. She had 6 of those in the third quarter and 1 basket in the fourth quarter when West Union made their run, which they needed that help. Otherwise, West Union, you heard Chris and coach for Whiteoak talking about 3-point shooters. West Union 2 for 27, 7%. I'm sure that needs to change some. In the second half, they were 8 for 15 from inside the arc, 53%. First half, they were 2 for 10 inside the arc for 20%. 10 for 25 overall, 40% for the game inside the arc. Overall field goal shooting inside and out, both 12 for 52, 23%. 3 for 3 from the foul line first half, 1 for 2 in the second half, 4 for 5 overall, 80%. West Union ended up with 17 turnovers. They had 10 of those in that first half, 6 in the third quarter, 1 in the fourth and final quarter for their 17, and that's for their 30 points. Now, if you're adding that up, you thought, well, that only makes 28. Yes, it does, because one of the Whiteoak players decided she wanted to make a basket at West Union's end there on an inbounds play once. So that goes in the book. It's not really put it with anybody's name, but it just is a notation at the bottom for those of you that know anything about keeping the book. For the victorious Lady Wildcats, we had 7 ladies get in the scoring column. Charlie Hauke with 1 point. She was 1 for 2 from the foul line. Kylie Ham with 4, both from the field, 0 for 4 from the foul line. Jillian Lucas with 6, a single 3-point goal, 1 for 2 from the foul line. Ellie McMullen came in off the bench and within, 10 seconds, fired up one, nothing but net on that from beyond the arc for 3 points. Addison Roberts with 5 points, but she was a force in the paint and on the boards for the Lady Cats. Tori Potts, again, the same as Addison Roberts as far as patrolling the paint and rebounding. She ended up with 6 points and leading all scorers for both teams. Addie Hauke, she ends up with 13 points, 1 for 2 from the foul line, 4 threes, 3 of those in that second quarter as we went through the game. Now, Whiteoak, as far as threes, they were 6 for 17, 35%. 5 of those came in the first half. They were 2 for 6 in the first half from the foul line, 2 for 8 in the second half, 4 for 14, 28%. As Chris and I were talking off the air, they were leading the league in free throw percentage. Don't know if they will be after tonight. 28% from the foul line. Ended up with 15 turnovers. Inside the paint, they were 5 for 23 in that second half, 21%. For the game, they were 8 for 38 inside the arc, 21%. Overall, 14 for 55, 25% shooting from the field goals at any place. So again, here at West Union, it is Whiteoak being victorious over the West Union Lady Dragons by a score of 38-30.
Well, Phil, one more thing to do, then that would be to name the Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game.
Well, as you said, it was a team effort. We always say that. It's always a team effort if everybody's putting out 100%. Whiteoak, really everybody got to play except the girl that was injured. Everybody got in the game. Everybody scored except her. It was really physical inside. Both teams missed players inside the paint as far as passes, and then missed shots that should have been easy gimmies on both sides. But one player kept Whiteoak in the game in that second quarter, and then had a big three in that fourth and final quarter when West Union got within 4, maybe within 4, and she hit another big three. And our 99.5 The Edge and Snappy Tomato Pizza in West Union Seaman player of the game is Miss Addie Hauke. Congratulations to her.
Thanks, Phil. Congratulations to Addie Hauke. Congratulations to Coach Schaefer, and congratulations to the Whiteoak Lady Cats on their 38-30 victory over the West Union Dragons tonight. That'll wrap up tonight's post-game report, and that'll wrap up our broadcast for the evening. Thanks for listening. On behalf of Phil Ronimus, this has been Chris Blanton. My producer back in the studio has been Sarah Rigdon. The TV producer for Good Guys Radio TV is Mr. Matt Hildebrand. On behalf of all of us, we thank you for listening and watching, and we'll see you next time, folks. That'll be all from 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.